Friends, Division III, Sun and Fun softball lovers and countrymen, lend me your ears. It's Darwin here today, and I want to tell you a little bit about this video. We're going to Del Webb, and we're going to record the Del Webb versus Stonecrest Division III game. What I was really doing yesterday was going over to Del Webb to record Plantation versus Del Webb. We're going to a game today. It's nice and cool this morning in Central Florida. We're going over to Del Webb for some Sun and Fun softball Division I action. I have my Sun and Fun championship shirt on today. Got a light jacket. I'm listening to Stan the Caddy play the jacket off the championship shirt. But lo and behold, Stonecrest shows up, their Division III teams. I was wearing my Sun and Fun championship shirt, which ended up being with Stonecrest, and then Stonecrest shows up. So it was like I was meant to wear this shirt and videotape this Division III game. It was just a fun video to make because a lot of the guys on the Stonecrest team I have played with in intramurals in the past. And so I had a lot of good memories. There's a couple of guys, Jimmy and Mike and Bob, that played on Division I Stonecrest years ago. And so I have a lot of good memories that I bring out in the video about those guys. I want to pull out the old Worth Supercell. I had a good time talking about this bat because some of the guys were hitting it. One of the things I did with the Supercell was make up a little song, and you'll see that in the video too. I actually thought about selling this thing, and then lo and behold, I hit with it the other day because I didn't want to crack my monster because it was so cold. And so I ended up taking this, putting it in the bat warmer and hitting it, and it hit that low flight ball so well. I said, well, maybe I want to keep the Supercell. So I hope you enjoyed this Division III videos. I hope to try to videotape more of different divisions. Might one day do a game of the week and just go around and do some softball videos at different places. Who knows? Thanks for tuning in. Remember, like, subscribe, and share. Hope you really enjoyed this video. Won't tell you who won or what happens. You have to watch the video to see that. But thank you for tuning in today to my channel. Today's game will be a Sun and Fun. They'll be using these ASA bats, ASA USA, and used to, this is an older DeMarini, and it says the ASA sticker, but the rest of these are newer, and they have the USA sticker, just to explain that. So these are the kind of bats. They don't hit the ball as hard as senior softball bats. So that's the Worth Supercell, and then the Anarchy Crusher has that sticker on it, and then the Monster King of Diamonds, it has that USA sticker on it. So just give you a little bit about these bats that they're using today, but they're using the harder balls. Playing with the Trump ball today. This is the Trump ball they're playing with today. It's a 375 44 core. Cruising down Highway 25 in Ocklawaha. It's got a couple of red lights here. This is County Road 464. We used to call it the Red Road because it used to be red, or Americamp. We're heading over to Del Webb. Driving today in the 1990 Dodge Colt. Woo-hoo! I've had this car 35 years now. I keep on thinking that it's gonna die on me one day and that will be it. But I just put some new shoes on it, and that's why I'm driving it today. Right here is the turnoff to Carney Island. It's a county park. Carney spelled with a C. There's their sign. And I've done a lot of jogging out there back during my marathon days, 2014, 2015, well, 2013 too. Hundreds of miles. One day I'll go out there and look around again. Remember those days. That's if the Lord is willing. Here's Fox Crossing. They have the old fire engine out there. Speaking of the Lord, I'll give you a verse that was on my mind today when I woke up. Philippians 1:21. For to me, to live is Christ, and to die is gain. Got the fire tower there. We're gonna be going into the back gate at Del Webb. And of course, I'm driving my old Colt. So they may think, man, this guy's gonna be doing hood rat stuff with his friends. They might not let me in with this old car. I'll show it to you in a minute. I decided to drive it today because for some reason, I videotaped a 1957 GMC 500 in South Dakota. And that truck went viral. And so that's why I've been posting some shorts of old cars and trucks. I ended up getting like over 500 subscribers just from that truck alone. And it's a little 10-second short video that I posted. Okay, this red light here, this is the back gate at Del Webb. It's a great community. That's why I said, I don't know if they're gonna let me in with the old beater, the old 1990 Dodge Colt. But they're nice people and they have a person at the gate. I like that. I don't like all this technology stuff where you have to try to get in by answering a bunch of questions. Usually the person will tell you, hey, yeah, go on to the softball field. And there's the back gate here at Del Webb. Super nice gentleman there. He didn't even look at my license. He said, man, that guy looks like a good guy. He needs a new car. Somebody out walking their little dog. This is the beautiful Del Webb community. I like how they have it all landscaped on the main road, and their little villages go off to the sides, their little neighborhood. And here's somebody else walking their dog. But yeah, Wellington. We're gonna get down here to the softball field. I believe it's supposed to be 55 degrees at game time. Softball field's up here on the right. They got their, I believe, their community center and a few other things up here. So this is a little place up here. It has a beehive of activity going on all the time. Here it is, the 1990 Dodge Colt. I'll give you an idea of what this old beater looks like. That's the new shoes. We got actually last Friday. Had to order them in. Used to, I remember back in the day, this thing would sport some Michelins, but it's hard to find a 13-inch tire now, and Walmart's not even making the Douglas tire now. The old roof has seen better days, and it's a 4-speed stick shift, so a lot of people wouldn't be able to drive this bad boy, but I do. Paid for since 1991. 40 miles to the gallon, 0 to 60 sometimes. Here we are. You can hear the bats popping out there as they take batting practice. We're here at Del Webb. This is their Veterans Park. This is not a good time to videotape this because it's all kind of in the shade, but I thought I'd let you see their memorials here, different veterans. So if you ever come to a game here, make sure you check out this place. And their concession stand is open today. The boss is playing on the sound system. It's gonna be about 55 degrees at game time. 51 degrees here in Summerfield, Florida. A little memorial bench out here for Daniel. He loved his wife, family, friends, and softball. Stonecrest fans and their team showing up for the next game. Okay, Chris hits one to Ralph, and Walt digs it out. And that's the game. Final score, 24 to 17. Here's the field crew getting ready for Division III. Stonecrest is gonna play Del Webb. This is Stonecrest Division 3 versus Del Webb Division 3. And they also start with a 1-1 count.
I hate that.
Yeah.
We're retired. Why are you rushing the game?
You take a pitch.
I don't like it.
That ball is caught by the midfielder. He hits a nice one out to right center field, but it's probably going to be caught for the second out. That brings up the third batter, Gizzy. He hits a nice line drive between the 5-6 hole. And that brings up Bob, that a baby, Nairmore for Stonecrest. Hitting the micing. He hits one down to third base. That gets by him and gets into the grass. Gizzy's going to get to third because there's nobody covering there. Brings up Chris. Two 2-1 count. That ball's out of play. Here's Chris. Bob's at first. Chris is hitting an anarchy also. I can't remember the name of that particular anarchy. It's like a redemption or something. Chris hits a nice one, but it's foul. That's the third strike for the third out. Bob Nairmore, he's on the mound today. We hear the Sand Hill Cranes coming in. There's probably a lot of water around Del Webb. They might be heading over to Lake Weir. That's a foul ball. This team has a lot of guys I played intramurals with over at Stonecrest and Spruce Creek. But Bob on the mound, I actually played Division I Sun and Fun with him. And that ball's caught by the third baseman. And old Jimmy's out there at second base. Jimmy Jam. He played on our Division I team about 5 years ago. And then I see old Mike out there in right field. He played with us a couple of years, but a lot of these guys play intramurals over there. That's a walk. Remember, they start with a 1-1 count. Okay, here's Ray Pierce. He used to play with me out at Ocala Senior Softball over there at Olivet Church back in the day. He's got a runner from home. Ray hits the net. That's just a dead ball. That doesn't count as a strike or a ball. Ray hits a nice base hit. Hits it out there to Rob in right center field. The pitcher's up. DJ. That ball may drop in. Yep. Had that backspin on it. Spins out of play.
Cut it! Cut it! Nobody!
That loads the bases. That brings up number 12.
Larry, be ready!
John Walter. Here we go. Hits it to the second baseman. Jimmy makes the play. Sends it over to Ricky, and Ricky gets it to first for a double play. Stonecrest gets out of that little jam. At the end of one, it's 0-0. Here's our announcers for today. Not only announcers, they're like DJs too, because they're playing the music for us. So we're glad for your work that you do here at Del Webb Softball. Hey, leading out the top of the second is Mike. He hits one out there to left field. And the catch is made. Here goes Walt. Walt's hitting the Patriot. That's been a good bat for some people. Everybody hitting one time around. I got to get going pretty soon. Okay, Walt gets a base hit out there to right field. Brings up Al. Al's hitting the Worth Supercell. That was one of the bats in my intro. The Supercell. Rod will score. Okay, Al's at second. Rob scored. Here's Bob. He's hitting, or True, he's hitting the Supercell too. It's kind of good that I videotaped this game because I didn't see anybody hitting the Supercell in the last game. A lot of people have cracked that bat because it's been around for a few years now. Eater's up. Mike Eater. He's got a runner from the plate, Bob Nairmore. And the catch is made in right field. But they score a run. It's 1-0 going into the bottom of the second inning. Okay, Ernie's up, leading off the bottom of the second for Del Webb.
Yeah, but I had to get him going.
That's a strike. That was the illegal pitch, but he swung at it anyway. Hits it to Gizzy. He doesn't come up clean with it, and that guy's going to end up on first. That's a ball. That's a strike, as you saw it hit the corner of the plate or the board. So that's a 2-2 count. Ooh, that's a strike 3.
All right, Kurt, come on back there.
That's a ball that's going to get into the outfield. Mark here is up the bat. He's swinging the Worth Creature. That one's got some hits on it, I can tell, because it's losing all the red paint from the riding. Those have been some great bats for people. Like I said earlier, it's a very forgiving bat. When I say that it's a forgiving bat, what I mean is you don't miss a lot of balls with that bat. It has a huge sweet spot on it. It's a 13.5 or 14-inch barrel, and you just don't miss a lot of pitches with that bat. If you hit the end of the bat, it's a nice feel to it. Bases are loaded for Del Webb here. There's a strike. Let's see what's going to happen here. Bob gets a strike over, gets ahead in the count. That's inside. The day has ended up turning into a beautiful day, and this is a nice time to play. the other game started. Oh, it hits the runner, so he's going to be out. It is now 65 degrees here. I know a lot of you guys are frozen in and you probably don't like to hear the fact that it's 65 degrees in Florida right now. Oh, here we go. They're trying to figure out the ball hitting him, what's happening. So the guy going to second got hit with the ball. The lady on first hit the ball, so she's safe, I know that. And the guy that got hit is out. They're trying to figure out what happens with everybody else. What you have here, a lot of times, you got a lot of players that are umpires too, and so it can get really crazy. Here we go. Okay, we got the bases loaded, 2 outs. Let's see what's going to happen here. Here's the pitch. He hits it to Gizzy, and he's going to make the play at second.
That's a ground ball. Fielded by the shortstop. Steps on second for the out.
So after 2 complete innings, it's 1-0 Stonecrest. Larry's up to bat, hitting the Worth.
Larry hits fly ball, straightaway center field.
Gets out there right center field. But Larry is one of my old teammates from Stonecrest intramurals. And here comes Jimmy Jam. He used to play with me on intramurals teams and also Division I back about 5 years ago. Jimmy gets the base hit down the right field line, and he's going for 2. And he's going to get it. Brings up Tricky Ricky. Oh, Ricky goes after that one, and he's got some new life. Oh, that's a strikeout.
There it is. Come on, Jimmy.
Rob hits one backside.
Come on, Jimmy.
Jimmy should score on that. And he does. That brings in another run, makes it 2-0 Stonecrest. That's a ball. That ball's hit out to right field. Let's see what happens with it. It's going to drop down. Al's running from the plate. Watch out, guys. Rob scores. Al ends up on third. Makes it 3-0 Stonecrest. Okay, that brings up Gizzy, and what we got? We got a runner at third. Al's at third. Got 3 runs in so far in this game for Stonecrest. Gizzy hits the ball hard between the left and left center fielder. Al will score. He will cruise into second easily with a double. Bob, that a baby Naramore. Bob's hitting the primo. A lot of people like that primo. See what happens here with a runner at second. Nope, that's not what we're looking for. And the catcher makes the play. Ryan's coming up for Del Webb. He's hitting the old Mike and Freak PT. There's still some of those around. And he gets it to the fence. He's cruising into second. He's going to third. And they get him. They got him. That's something right there. That's a strike. Yeah, with no outs, man, I don't know if I would have gone to third base on that. I think this is the top of the order too, so we'll see. Illegal, I guess that was below the screen. I have to look at that on video, see if it was below the screen. It has to be over 6 feet. And the screen's usually 6.5 feet. Bob's out there on the mound. He's a pretty tall guy. But I'm sure he's at least 6 feet. Just to give you some perspective. That's a strike, and that's strike 3. That's tough right there. They got 2 outs now. One was a running error, and the other was a strikeout. We'll see what happens here. That ball, tricky for Ricky. Tricky Ricky catches it for the 3rd out. Okay, we're starting the top of the 4th here. Chris Wright's up for Stonecrest. Hitting an anarchy. See what happens here. Ooh. New life. It's a full count on Chris. Let's see what happens here. Chris drills one down the left field line. Oh no. Ooh. I don't know about that. Mike hits one, but it hits the screen, so he's gonna get new life. Still a 1-1 count. He's got Tricky running from the plate for it. That's a strike. Makes it a 1-2 count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We have 1 out. That's a ball. Ricky's taking off. You better watch it. Here we go. It's 4-0 Stonecrest. Got a nice breeze going on now. And the catch is made by the midfielder. Walt's coming up. That's a strike. That hits the top of the board. He's hitting the Mike and Patriot. Rob's running for him from the plate. He hits it to the midfielder. She comes up with it, but she's not going to get Rob over there. Here goes Al. He gets a hold of it pretty well. Behind the scenes, people, the grill master.
God bless you.
Look at here. Thanks for doing this for him. This is DJ the pitcher. Tricky makes the play there at midfield. We got Mike out here in right field. We're gonna rag him a little bit. I'd come over here where everybody stands up on the fence. There's no fans over here right now. We got Chris at first, Bob pitching, got Jimmy Jam at second base, Gizzy at short. See what happens. Maybe we'll get a clip of a really good defensive play. He drives it out to Rob. Rob catches it. Okay, here comes True. Up, leading off the top of the 5th for Stonecrest. I felt the wind from that one. He was definitely not putting the Worth Supercell to work. Oh, I can laugh about this because I know he's going to hit the ball. Here we go. Yep, he hits one down to third base. Pops out of his glove back to the pitcher. True's on first. There he is. He's coming up to the plate. We used to play ball together in Division I about 5 or 6 years ago. And I remember one time there were 4 mics in the outfield. That was pretty crazy. You didn't holler, "Get it, Mike," because hey, which Mike you talking about? So we called this guy Eater. Look at there. That's gonna be caught. True gonna get back. So there is the play I was looking for. Was a nice defensive play. Here's Larry up. Larry was on my, I think it was called C3 carpet. We had fluorescent yellow shirts during intramurals a couple of years ago. And so Larry's up. He was on my team. He's waiting for the pitch. DJ delivers. Uh-oh. There we go. That might be a base hit in any league right there. Right there. Larry gets on. Being out here, you're right next to the roof. Reminds me of the Forrest Frank song where he says, I got a roof over my head. I got a meal, got a bed. I forgot all what he says, but it's a great song about how the Lord provides for you. Okay, here's Jimmy Jam. DJ winding up. He delivers. And that's a ball. And that's going to walk old Jimmy. Hopefully he'll hit a good ball. He says he's been hitting better in intramurals than he is in Division 3. He's got the bases loaded, so hopefully he'll just make a good contact. Nope. Just got to slice it in two, buddy. Here we go. Bases loaded. Oh, that one's probably going to be caught. Yep. True. It's going to score. So he does get a sacrifice out of that. Makes it 5-0 Stonecrest. Some people argue that that's not a sacrifice in softball, but back in the day, if you scored a run from third base, that was not considered an out for you as far as a negative on your batting average. But in that situation, you want to get it out to the grass, at least. Got runners on second and first. Rob's up. Rob hits one. Oh, right off her gloves. Wow. She almost played that perfect, but it ends up scoring another run. So it's 2 outs now. 6-0 Stonecrest. Brings up Guy. Like I said, DJ's pitching for Del Webb. Guy hits one to right center, but it's right to him. Good hit ball, but played well by the defense. We're in the bottom of the 5th, and Ernie's up for Del Webb. See what's happening here. He hits it out to left center. True is coming in. Oh, man. That would have been a good catch to have on video. Stonecrest makes a switch, and Jimmy's back at second base. So that makes a full count. So we got a full count on this batter. 6-0 Stonecrest. We have a runner at first. No outs. That's a foul ball, and that's a 3rd strike, and that's an out. 3 balls, 1 strike. He needs a strike right here, Bob does. If not, there's going to be runners at first and second. And that ball was short. Puts runners at first and second, 1 out. Ricky. That's a double play, and that's 3. So after 5, it's 6-0 Stonecrest. That song by Forrest Franks is thankful. And what he says, I got so much to be thankful for. Look, I got a roof and a bed, couple of groceries to stay fed. You gotta love those kind of lyrics. Here we go. We're going to the top of the 6th. Here's Gizzy leading off the top of the 6th. Ooh, I think that's going to be caught by the 3rd baseman. And it is. Brings up Bob, that a baby, Nairmore. That's a foul ball. Bobby hits one out to right center, and the catch is made. Nothing like hearing that old leather pop. He's got a few fans down here support him with that catch. Yeah, I like this little area over here at Del Webb. You can just stand here, and if you know the first baseman or the right fielder, you're close enough to say something to him. Chris hits one straight up in the air with the old Anarchy. Oh, and it's dropped. Oh dear, he's going to second. Oh, they should let that go. Speaking of right fielders, here's old Mike Nicoletti for Stonecrest, hitting the backlash. He has the orange one. He's got Tricky Ricky running from the plate. Ricky, I'll tell you a funny story about Ricky. He walked up to me one day, and I'll try to put this picture in here, show you what he did to me. Oh, man, Ray makes the catch there. Tricky walks up to me and says, hands me something. And it's a little bitty figure of Jesus. He said, everybody needs a little Jesus in their life. That's old Ricky. Actually, Chris Wright comes in to play right field for Stonecrest now. So Mike's not out here. And Chris and I have played on the same intramural team before. We got 2 balls and 1 strike. Let's see what happens here. In the bottom of the 6th. Gizzy makes the play. He comes up very clean. Great throw over to first for the first out. It's hard for me to tell from here, but that looks like he's hitting with the Worth Supercell. They had a deal on those bats probably about 3 or 4 years ago. You would get out the door with about $150, which was great back then because bats were hard to come by there a little bit after 2020. And then all of a sudden, the market was flooded with it. And he gets a base hit with the old Worth Supercell. Supercell. They should name a bat. They may have. They should call a bat a Super Freak. Super Freak. Super Freak. I recognize this bat. This gentleman, he hit that double last time with it. This is the Mike and Freak, a kind of older one. The white one, lime green. I think it was a PT. But Mike and Freak PT. And I bought a bag of bats. Had 5 bats in it off of a kid that had 5 bats in the bag, had a pair of cleats, had a mask, and I only wanted that 1 bat, and he had $50 on it. Bobby makes the play, but the throw is kind of off. So I wrote the guy on Facebook Marketplace and said, how much for just the Mike and Freak? He said, the whole bag, $50. I said, where can I meet you? And I got a hold of that bag. I sold the DC 41 in there for $100. It was a 27 ounce. Oh, Ricky! Tricky Ricky! Oh! Oh! Ah, man. We're going to have to look at that on video. That's a good freeze frame right there. So one of the guys stayed on me. They said, I'll give you $200 for that DC 41 and that Mike and Freak. And I held on to the Freak for a while, but I had a Worth creature and I was using that bat as my gamer. So anyway, I ended up trading that Mike and Freak PT for a Adidas senior bat. Gizzy makes the play at second and gets him out for Adidas Melee 2 Inload. Man, I love that bat. So for $50, I got a lot out of that bag. They made it to the top of the 7th, and I've stayed here till the top of the 7th. I might as well go ahead and get this whole game. Walt puts one down into left center field. Rob's running for him, so he's at first. Here comes Al with the Supercell. Supercell, it's Supercell, yeah. Temptation Sing. Al hits one to the first baseman, and he's gonna be out. I should make up songs for softball bats. It's a Supercell, Supercell, it's Supercell. It's a very kinky bat. The kind you don't take home to mother. Oh, Rick James. Here we go. This is true. His name's Bob. He's hitting the Supercell too. The Worth of Supercell. It's got me all off course. I'm singing Rick James out here. Summerfield, Florida. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood and at the ballpark. True. Now he tags that one. Oh man, it's hit right to him. So the catch is made, but you hate to hit the ball that hard and not get on. But that softball, sometimes you can rip it like that, and then other times you can get a little blooper in, and we've seen that happen today. Here comes Eater. Here's the Mike and Primo he's hitting. I don't have a song for it, and I know you guys are glad. Oh man, that guy almost made another good catch, but it gets by him. Bob Nairmore is running for him. Rob scores. So they're getting some runs on the board here in the 7th. Stonecrest is. Here goes Larry. He's hitting the Worth creature. It's a newer Worth creature than mine. Come on, Larry. Yeah, there you go. That's a base hit in the left center field. And Nairmore. Look at Nairmore going home. That a baby. Here's Jimmy coming up. Rick is the manager. He's over there. You see him in the white long sleeve shirt. He's managing this crew in Division 3 for Stonecrest. See what old Jimmy's gonna do. You know, Del Webb's got a new pitcher. I don't know if you noticed that. Look at Jimmy. Jimmy gets one down in front of the right fielder. Ball gets in quickly to the infield. Here's old Ricky. Tricky Ricky. There you go. It gets through. Better get there, Jimmy. There you go. Now in this league too, in most of the senior leagues that are played in the communities, whether it's Sun and Fun or Lakes leagues, is that you can't overrun that bag. They don't have to put a tag on you. They can just be standing there. And the whole design of all this to keep people from running into each other. So, here goes Rob. Hitting the Worth creature. Oh, he goes to right field. Let's see if that's going to get down. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Oh. Oh man, he called that foul. I'm going to show you on video that that was fair. Now, I can be proven wrong. I may be proven wrong, but... Hey, Rick is talking to the home plate umpire. Probably asking him about his glasses. I don't know. But the fans over here, they even said it was fair too. So I think we're going to find out that ball was fair. But Del Webb does have a new pitcher in. DJ's not pitching anymore. Now that's going to be tricky. And that's dropping in for a base hit. Jimmy scores. Larry scores. Like the announcer said, 2 runs are in. 5's on 2. Runner at first also. All he has to do is get to second. It's 10-0 Stonecrest with 2 outs, and Guy's up, and he's got Al running for him from the plate. Guy hits one out there to right center, and that's going to be the 3rd out. Ray Pierce is up. Let's see what happens here. We're in the bottom of the 7th. 10-0 Stonecrest. Division 3 Sun and Fun softball. That's a ball 4. So Del Webb's got a runner on first. DJ's coming up. We got Mike back in right field. Let's see what's going to happen here. They need a ground ball, Stonecrest. Del Webb's hoping he gets a base hit out in the outfield. Thing is, Rob's way in, so you got to watch that because he could snag a ball and throw somebody out at second. I've seen it happen before. Let's see what DJ does. He hits a long one. See if True's going to get it. No. And it's off his glove after 1 bounce. DJ gets a nice double and scores Del Webb's first run. Can't beat that with a stick. Okay, there goes Bob's shutout. So all he's got to worry about is just getting people out now. Sometimes you go out there as a pitcher and you don't have any runs scored on you. It gets in your head, like, hey man, I got to keep this happening. But DJ got a good base hit. That was a good base hit. Tell you what, it's getting a little toasty, huh? Listen to Stan the caddy, and my jacket's off. Oh, that's going to get down in front of Mike. Puts a runner on first and puts a runner on third. It's 67 degrees now here in Summerfield, Florida. That was a ball. Struggling a little bit right now. Cornhole, baby, that's what I always holler to them. Let's get it across the plate when you're up 9 runs. That's a strike. Not a baby. Oh, that looks good too. Oh, that's a good base hit into left field. Al comes up with it clean, gets it into Gizzy quickly. Another run in. It's 10-2. Oh, Guy gets him. And he throws it to third. Gizzy tags the bag. That's an out. Keeps runners on first and second. Okay, Del Webb's making it interesting. And that will make it interesting too. Okay. Oh no, they're going to hold him at third. They're throwing at the umpire. She gets out of the way. And here we go. We got a runner at first and second and third with 1 out. It's 10-2 Stonecrest. Ooh, swing and a miss. Oh, that ball gets through the 5-6 hole. Al comes up quickly with it. Bases are still loaded, but another run is in. 10-3 Stonecrest now. And here goes the pitch. She hits one out to left center to True. He should handle that easily, and he does. He throws it home, but you really need to hold those runners. But they may double. And they do. They double him off. Yeah. So that worked out for good for Stonecrest, at least. Not so good for Del Webb. It's 10-4 Stonecrest. We're in the top of the 8th. Gizzy's leading off the top of the 8th. He used to have an anarchy that he used that I really like. I don't know what he's using now, but he gets a base hit with it between the 5-6 hole. Makes his turn. It's getting back. Pitcher's up. Bobby. That a baby? Naramore. He watches the pitch. And so now he's got 1 ball, 2 strikes on him. Remember, they start with a 1-1 count. See what's going to happen here. See what Bobby's going to do. He'll probably pull it. Nope. He hits it right center. And the catch is made. He gets it in. I think getting 2 strikes on him, he didn't get the pitch he wanted. And he hit it to right center field. Here's Chris. Chris puts the anarchy to work. He hits it way out there, and that ball is going to get past him, get to the fence. And Chris, he's to the races. Yeah, there you go. Gizzy scores. As my buddy Tony says, keep the merry-go-round going. So that's another run. So it's 11-4 now, Stonecrest. Remember, this is open inning, so they could score 20 or 30 runs if they wanted to. I doubt if that's going to happen, but it's an open inning. Here comes Mike. Mike's from New York. And it's interesting to talk to Mike about 9/11 because he was there when all that happened. He's hitting the Suncoast Backlash. He's got the orange one. But he's retired down here in Summerfield at Stonecrest. Look at it. That's a base hit in any leg right there. Yeah, but you ain't gonna get Ricky. He's got his running shoes on, or a pair of Boombas. Those are some Boombas. Boomba makes some great softball gear, and their turf shoes are great. Run a little narrow. Walt, base hits it into left center field. Look at Chris. Chris gonna try to go home, and he does. He makes it. So Ricky's at second, Rob's at first. Walt hit that ball, and Rob was running for him. Here's old Al. Al's gonna probably drop one in. It's gonna be a great catch or drop in, and it's gonna be a dropper inner. Oh, look at Ricky. Ricky. Oh, dear. Oh, man. They had it. Ricky living dangerously because they're up so far again. He needs oxygen right there. He not only needs a little Jesus in his life, he needs some oxygen too. Well, the Lord provides that also. Oh, I'm over here laughing at myself. I better behave. Okay, here's True. He's got the supercell, it's supercell. Ow. Temptation sing. Whoa. Supercell. It's a very kinky bag that you don't take home to mother. Okay, he gets a base hit with the supercell. Oh, Rob living dangerously too. Man, Tony, the merry-go-round is going to town for your Division 3 team if you're watching this. And I know Tony watches my videos. So shout out to old T-Ville. Old T-Ville. Okay, here's Eater. Let's see if he puts the Primo to work. Oh, he puts one out there and it's gonna, oh man, drops in. He gets a glove on it. Eater gets a single out of that. Now, I don't know about my friends up north that's subscribers, but I'm getting my vitamin D today with this sun in Florida. The umpire's straightening somebody out. So Bobby Nairmore, oh yeah, he's pinch running for Eater. So Mike gets Bob to run for him. And this is Larry. He gets new life. He's hitting the Worth creature. Larry hits one up to the midfielder, and she makes the play. Number 5. Here's Jimmy. I call him Jimmy Jam because that's what I used to call him 5 or 6 years ago. And he might not like that though. Oh, the right fielder makes the play. Now or never for Del Webb. It's 16-4. So they need to score 12 runs to stay. And the singer's singing about, she's all about the base. She ain't talking about first base, second base, or third base either. All right, Stonecrest can play a little relaxed. They need to get the ball into second base to keep the force on first. That's always the strategy in a situation like this. You don't have to worry about these first couple of runs. You know, just get the ball in, help your infield, keep the runner at first. But let's see what happens. Anything can happen in softball. Okay, this is Larry. Let's see what happens here. 16-4. 2 balls and 1 strike. That ball's hit out to Al, and it's going to drop in. This is the batter that's hitting with the Mikan Freak PT. He hits another good one out there. I don't think he's going to go to third, though. He's going to take that single and be happy with it. And that's a ground ball. That's what they wanted. They get the runner at second, but the throw to first was a little off. Walt did well to knock it down, and I think it hit the runner too. They wanted an interference call at second. You know, I wasn't really checking out the play that closely when I was recording it. So here we are, we got 1 out. Runner on first and runner on third. Let's see what Del Webb does. Oh, that's the illegal pitch. That looks good. Yeah, I was right, man. I can see him from here. That's a tough strikeout right there because you're in the bottom of the 8th. You need runs, and whew, you don't want to take that pitch. They need 12 runs. They need 12 runs. Okay, so Del Webb gets 1 run in the bottom of the 8th.
It is 16-5. I think I said the wrong thing earlier. That brings DJ up. He got a hold of one the last time up. He put it out there. It's 2 outs. It's 16-5. Stonecrest. Del Webb has a runner at first and second. They just need to kind of go station to station unless he gets it way out there. But it's a ground ball. This should be the game. Oh. There was a collision at second base, and the rule is you're supposed to go off the bag of first or second. They're figuring it out, and Ricky's down on the ground. Somebody needs to see about him. So, and that's out, and that's the final out of the game. It's 16-5, and so anyway, True's a little upset. I think Rick's coming out to calm these guys down, but that's the game, people. Stonecrest wins it 16-5. Hate to see someone get hurt the last play of the game, but Sun and Fun wants to look at this and use it for educational purposes. They can send it out to all their umpires. While they're greeting each other at the end of the game, I'll say this, that what you're supposed to do, you're supposed to veer off 1 foot to the left or right, and most umpires will give you a foot to the left or the right of the bag. So hopefully this will be a learning experience for everyone. But anyway, that's the game. Glad you watched it up till this point. Okay, I'm back at the Colt, and I sometimes sing Phil Collins, "Please take me home," 'cause I don't remember. And sing that song when you have a 35-year-old car. She's been faithful. Well, heading home, driving through the oak trees at Del Webb, heading out to the back gate. You know, one thing about driving an old beater car, the other day when I got new shoes on her, you know, 4 new tires, I think it was a little over $200. Now, all of you guys driving these big SVs and all that kind of stuff, I know, because I put tires on the Sequoia, and it gets somewhere around $1,000 when you put some Michelins on, or a little bit more than that. So, and we run Michelins on our Toyota Sequoia, but yeah, you can't buy Michelins for this car anymore, but you're not paying $1,000 either for tires. And like I said, she gets 40 miles to the gallon and 0 to 60 sometimes. Paid for since 1991. I hadn't had a car payment on this car ever. Now imagine not having a car payment for 35 years. They'll make you want to slap your mama so good. Just kidding. Never would slap Shirley. Can't beat Shirley. She's a good one. But anyway, hopefully when I go back to my mom's, speaking of Shirley, when I go back there, I want her to do a video with me where she makes the cornbread. It's really hoe cakes. So if the Lord's willing, that video will happen. Hopefully nothing will happen to her, and hopefully nothing will happen to me before we make that happen. Here's the back gate at Del Webb. Stop. In the name of love, before I break your hood. Here it goes. Stop. In the name of love, or I will break your hood. Okay, here we go. We're going to turn on CR25. CR25. These new tires, no hands on the steering wheel. They ride nice. Since I did tell you about the Colt, I had a crazy idea. I said, if one day I'm sitting on my porch and I'm just looking for something to do, I might take off and just drive this thing around the United States, see how far it can go. You know, the funny thing about this car is that it's got a Mitsubishi motor in it. So that's a Japanese motor. Now it's a Dodge Colt. That's an American sticker or an American car brand. And when you look at where it was made in Canada. So this car, it's a mixed breed. Okay, it's made in Canada, Japanese motor, American sticker. Basically, this car was also the Mitsubishi Mirage back in 1990. Dodge imported them in, I guess from Canada, but Canada got the motor from Japan. So there you go. If you don't know, now you know, as the GIV says. I put some fuel injector cleaner in this one too. I kind of ran the gas down to really low, and I hate doing that because your gas keeps your fuel pump cool. So I'll put a little gas in it soon, just to keep that fuel pump in the gas tank so that it will not overheat. That's a lot of the reason why people have trouble with their fuel pumps is that they run their car on empty all the time, and that is not good for them. So a little advice, a little auto advice. There's Amerigas. The guy had gas. Little town of Ocklawaha, home of the Ma Barker shootout. I think they killed her and 2 of her sons here in Ocklawaha, and it was right over here. Here's little Jesus. Everybody needs a little Jesus in their life. Actually, we need a lot of Jesus, all of Jesus in our life.